She slows down. So you're definitely trying to get contact. Now practice when you touch her mouth. There's these dumb phrases in dressage. It's called leg to hand. So you want to leg her into your hand. Once you learn that, then we can learn a lot more stuff about left hand's got a massive flop in it. And when you feel like it's flopping in her mouth, bend your elbow and close your leg.
I keep losing my throat because I'm so used to it.
Yeah, you're used to them a little shorter. But ironically, these are still pretty short for your size, but you don't have to get them all at once. Mainly right now, I want you to focus on training your hands to touch the horse's mouth. Stick across your thigh. That's it. Always have your thumb towards her nose. Yeah, this is better. Now when you touch her mouth, don't let her slow down. Watch the floppy reins. No flop, flop. This left one's got a bit of a flop. Make your elbow be the elastic Band-Aid. Make it feel like you can really contact your mouth without being stiff or loose. Feel her mouth push. Both hands, yeah, both hands, Katie. Push. Don't worry, you're doing it right. You just got to push her into your hand. You'd be shocked how much leg it takes. Especially on one that's a little lazy. Leg, don't let your left hand flop. Don't let it flop. It's got a floppy-duppy in it. Bend the elbow to take up the slack in the rein. Ready? When you bend her right, don't let the outside rein become sloppy. Keep an elastic connection in the outside elbow. Leg, 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 Katie. Leg, leg, without leg. Don't let the reins flop. Now let's see your left hand. It should be steering her right now. Bend the elbow. Remember, it's really important that you keep that classical elbow position with your hand. You need a break?
No, it's my stirrups. I keep losing them.
Yeah, keep stretching down. Yep, keep stretching down. Keep fighting your feelings, stretching down. Yeah, and trot off. Good. Feel both sides of her mouth, Katie. Stick across your thigh, rotate. There you go. Now feel both sides. Remember, you can push her over with your legs, but you got to keep your hands. Your left elbow is starting to get straight. Better. Feel her mouth. Good. This is a feel. Good. Now push her into your hands without letting your hands get sloppy or stiff. Good, Katie. Good. Lean back. Push. Lean back. Push. Push. Don't lose your connection. Push. Push. Feel her mouth. There you go. Trust that you can touch her mouth. That's the biggest thing with you, is you're not willing to touch it all the time. There you go. That's better. That's better connection. Now try to really feel both sides of her mouth when you bend her right. Push, push, touch her mouth, push, stick. Without leaning forward, tap her with the stick. Tap, 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 tap. There you go. Now keep feeling her mouth and steering when you go forward. Right? Don't be afraid. There goes your left thumb again. Down, put it up. Thumb towards her nose. Yep, thumb towards her nose, and keep the elastic connection between your hand and her mouth. Leg, 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 because you're touching her mouth, right? That's why I'm calling it. Good, Katie. Now without touching her mouth, I want you to drop your heels, squeeze your thighs, and don't lose the connection. Very good transition. Excellent.
I'm not out of breath. It's just my stirrups. I'm so not.
And be like, no, I need you to stay here. My elbows are not going to bend. Go straight. They're always going to have a bend in them. It's ironic because when you keep them bent and push her, oftentimes you go on the bit for a second without even trying. Because that's just how, look, there's your left hand again. See, if she starts to pull on the turn, your left hand goes like this instead of keeping it back and keeping it in one position. Which is hard. Yeah, which is hard. Keep it back. Yeah, keep it back. Yes, now you're on the bit. Oops, but then it goes forward again. Remember, you have to be willing to argue a little bit about not losing your position to keep her frame and body in one spot. There, keep your hands in one spot. And push her into them from your legs. You have to have enough pressure in the rein so your rein doesn't slide, but not so much pressure your arm is stiff. It's the very best description I have is like holding someone's hand. Walking through a busy street. You don't want to death grip them and scare them, but you definitely want to take a feel of them and make sure they don't go anywhere. Good. Let's go ahead and trot her off. Don't throw your hands forward. Feel her mouth, both sides of her mouth. Good. Squeeze, flop, kick. So you oftentimes in dressage, you're going to feel like your hands are smooth and your legs are nasty. Nasty legs, feel her mouth calmly. Nasty legs, that's not a very nasty leg. Tap. Nasty legs, not aggressive hands. Feel her mouth though. Touch her mouth, push. Touch her mouth, push. When she tries to move your hand forward, protest it by resisting the feeling of moving your arm forward. Push. And instead, leave your hand there and push her into your hands with your legs or your whip or your stick. You can use your voice in training, but later on you won't be able to use your voice. Squeeze, cluck, kick, tap. See how she tried to pull your reins out of your hands? So you got to keep them there and push. Touch both sides of her mouth. Okay, keep it. Step into your right lead canter. Slow down, bend, sit, cue. Hold her mouth, hold her mouth. You don't get to throw the reins away even in the canter transition. Hold on to her mouth in the transition. Bend right, hold on to the reins, hold on to the reins. Trust that you can touch her mouth, Katie. Just sit down, touch her mouth. Whenever you touch her mouth, push or she'll break. Now she's coming off the rail. What's your left hand saying about that in your right leg? Yeah, there, it's better. Good. Bend her right, hold on to her mouth, feel her mouth. Whenever you touch her mouth, you have to push. Touch her mouth, push. You've got to crop, don't be shy. Now she's starting to come off the rail. Let's see what your left hand and right leg are saying. Not a lot about it. Your left hand's forward. Left hand back, bend your elbow, right hand bend. When you touch her mouth, push. Push. Push, Katie. She's off the rail every time in this corner, but yet you don't say anything about it. You just go along with it. So if my horse is doing that, my right leg would be bumping and my left elbow would be behind my back. My left elbow would be behind my back and pushing really hard to your break. Left elbow behind your back. Oh, thank you. Now we didn't cut the corner. Thank you for telling her how it was going to go down. Close your leg. You touched her mouth. Close your leg. 1, 2, 3. Canter again. Slow down, bend, sit, cue. Hold on to the reins in the departure. 1, 2, 3. Hold on to the reins. Hold on to the reins. Good. Don't be afraid to feel her mouth, Katie. You're not that much of a beginner. You've got to learn to hold on to the reins. Close your fingers. Right bend, sit tall. Don't be afraid to touch her mouth. Push, touch her mouth. Push, touch her mouth. She's going to come off the railer. What are you going to say about it? Oh, left elbow's going to do it or not? Oh, it's going to do a good job. Good. Now, right here, she's going to break when you touch her mouth unless you push. Good. Good. Touch her mouth. Touch her mouth. Push. Don't lean forward. Push. Push. Kick. Stick. Protest. Duff. Duff. Protest as Mary does. And back to the trot. Hold on to her mouth. Drop your heels. Right bend. Crank the heels. Leg, leg, leg. Don't look down. You're okay. Leg, leg, leg. Don't let the reins get longer. Push. Hold on to the reins. Push. Hold on to the reins. Push. Close those fingers, Katie. Be aggressive from the leg. Be aggressive from the leg. Hold on to those reins. Kick, stick, stick. Don't change the reins. Don't change the reins. You're going on the bit right now. If you just hold on to the reins. Come on, push, stick. Close the fingers. 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 Push. Push her into your hand. Don't throw your hands forward. Push. 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 Good. Change direction across the diagonal. Close your fingers. Don't pop her head up. Just close your fingers. Push. Push. Stick. Stick. Switch it. Oh, she's trying to itch her leg midstream. That doesn't help. Good. And walk. Just drop your heels. Squeeze your knees. Good. Good breaks. She's got good breaks. So it's more of a long core muscle grip. It's not like a tension, like a physical, like grip on. It's much more like it feels when you're riding bareback. Yeah. You have enough to stay on, but you're not like death grip tight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I thought. That's why I wanted to do your class.
Yeah, it's very much like that leg.
And my intermediate class, all we do is ride bareback.
Yeah.
But I ride like easy as fourth, like you
Right.
sit there.
Right. But it definitely is more how your leg will feel in dressage. It's more how that feels, that bareback feeling, where you're not bracing on your stirrups. You'll notice that most dressage riders don't always have the most classical 100-jumper legs. They have it very, very much. If you want to watch a videotape of somebody riding upper level dressage and just watch their feet. It's not about driving your foot home in the stirrup like you do at 100 jumpers. It's about having your stirrup and being able to utilize your heel and your lower leg for cueing. And so your leg is not braced down. It's more like resting in the stirrups. So it's a harder feel. It's a different feel. But try really hard to focus mainly on connection in the reins. And just using your leg to shove her forward and try to forget about it a little bit, because when you forget about it, your leg looks pretty good. It's when you start messing with it that you're having trouble. So try to focus more on connection. Like right there. Or bend her left without letting your outside elbow go forward or straight.
So start to look at it?
Yep. Right here, you're looking already better. No, but you actually have to see the outline of her eyeball on the inside. There goes your outside elbow. Straighten it up. Good. Bend it. Push. Good. Right elbow, is it straight? Don't do it, but keep bending her left. Bend her left. Don't be afraid to touch her mouth. Yeah, Katie. Now you're on the bit without you having to try to go on the bit. Why?
Because my elbow is not moving and
Yeah.
I'm moving her forward.
So your outside rein is going to dictate the length of the horse's neck. So if the horse is yielding off your outside rein, the nose is the length of your outside rein. So later on, I'll have you do exercise where you float the rein on the outside for various exercises too, free walk and stretch circle. Good, this looks already better, by the way. Already better. Now don't get into worry. If you have to be aggressive with your legs, you keep your hands normal. You bend her, keep her soft. You can be mean with your legs, but not mean with your hands. You just have to insist with your hands. That head didn't turn enough. Knuckles, brush that pad. Give and take if she pulls. Hold on, bend left, feel her mouth. Good. Right hand, bend your elbow. Good. Push, cluck, kick. Fight her. Left hand should have asked for a little more for that bend, Katie. Bend left, start getting it, turn that nose to your kneecap. Without letting your right hand go forward. You can do it. It's hard. You got to practice touching her mouth. Leg. Leg. Now you're on the bit. Now just close your leg. Close your leg. Bend her left. Right hand back. Oh, a little bit too much of a pop there. Right hand back, back, back. Good. Push, push, push. You're there. Bend her left. Got to keep track of her head. Bend her left. Right hand back. There. Better. Bend left. There we go. There we go. Good. Feel the connection. Better, Katie. You're only going to get glimpses of it, so you have to hold on and feel how it feels when you get the connection. Try not to have a bouncy rein. That makes the horse scared a little bit. When you have that bouncy bending hand, you have to be smooth about it. This is nice. She's on the bit. Bend left. Feel the connection. Right hand, brush the pad. Push. Legs mean, hands smooth. Push, 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 push without changing your hand. Now softly start bending her. Work her. Leg, 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 leg. Lean back. Don't lean forward. Keep your hands back. Good. Come with your leg. Change direction across the diagonal. Head for the letter F. H, X, F. Bend left. So hands down. They're going forward again. Hands back. Leg, leg. Don't change your hands. Just be mean with your legs. Right leg. Good, Katie. Right leg. Come on. Lean back. Push, push. Don't change your hands. Just push. Push. Push her into that hand so you don't have any flap in the ring. Good, Katie. Push. Don't change your stick. Just